Sure, everyone. Just wanted to sort of add my own spin to the videos I've sent to you as part of the email. This is just to show you some of the more powerful features of Google Scholar that might be of use for PBRF portfolios. So hop onto Google Scholar. You can see I'm logged in as me, so my profile's already set up. And just a quick thing on the homepage, I've got these recommended articles set up. So this is a real easy way to keep up to date with literature that's relevant to you. And based on your use of Google Scholar, it will learn which authors you cite most frequently, which journals you read most frequently, and so on and so forth. So yeah, just a nice quick tool there. But if we hop onto your profile, what you can see, this is what happens once you've got it set up. And over here, there's your sort of cited by statistics, so number of citations, number since 2016, so the last 5 years, and that will obviously change as time goes on. Something called your H index, which is how many papers you've got that have been cited that many times briefly, and this is meant to be a marker of an author's quality. And you get your nice little figure here so you can see how things are being cited. And most recently, they've added this public access thing. So this is mainly for people who are publishing funded research that might have a mandate to publish open access as a result of that funding. And you also get a nice list of your co-authors here who are also on Google Scholar. Key things to think about really here are year cited by, and then your papers themselves. To find your papers or your outputs, just go here and click Add Articles, and this will bring up an automatic list. And this is what Google Scholar has on record that it might recognize as you. And the more you interact with this, it'll just update automatically for you. And then you'll get a notification saying, did you write this? So this is, here we go. So it thinks I might have written this one on marine reserves by someone called G.R. Russ, because it's picked up on the Russ part of my name here. And then this is a miss sort of thing of Regan's thesis, I believe. So that needs to be maybe corrected before we proceed with this metric. Coming back to here, we can organize by cited by, organize by year, and organizing by year is probably most relevant for people's PBRF portfolios. And what we can do here is select papers that are of interest to us from the last however many years. And if we do this, we can export them as a CSV or a bib text or directly to EndNote or whatever. And this will have all the reference information, probably as APA referencing, or to allow you to piece together those references really easily. Alternatively, what we can do is click on, let's go for this one, something here. And this brings up sort of the main information that you would find in our research archive. And we click on all versions, and just by clicking on the quotation marks, we can get that reference here. What's lovely about this as well, this one's not been cited, but by clicking on it, it gives us a little map of the citations and how that's trending over time. And if we click cited by here, we can see who is using this. So some of this has been by myself and Regan, or myself and Pete, but we can also see it sort of used in the BJSM by some IAAF researchers here. So it's fantastic. And that adds to that PBRF narrative that was discussed by John O as well. Final thing, I suppose, is just to comment that this is linked to the research archive on Wintech. So by posting it there, it should appear here, and Google will go in and trawl that periodically to pull that information out. So this is one of my most recent publications, and I'm just waiting for the research archive to catch up with this. It's not yet available here. The other thing to do if you want to manually add an article or manually add an entry is we can add all these different things, so much like our research archive, and it allows us to just fill in this information nice and simply. That's about everything on here. Any more questions, I think, feel free to ask me in person, but hopefully from this video you get the impression that it's a pretty powerful tool. and something that's going to be really useful in terms of putting our PBRF portfolios together.